Hi guys, the Kitchen Fairy here, and today I have Indonesian dish. Well, it's Chinese influence. It's steamed buns. We call it Bakpao in Indonesia. My boys are having them at the moment. I'm steaming some and they are having some for lunch. They are filled with beef, and also I shaped them into roses or flowers, and they are filled with sweets. Check out the full video and I'll see you soon. Bye. For the filling, this is 1 handful of mini onions, so it's about 5, and 1 handful of baby carrots, and this is 3 to 4 garlic, and this is a small onion and we're gonna use only half of it. So we're gonna dice them or slice them very thinly, very small. And also you will be needing 250 grams of ground beef. Mine is frozen, so it's thawing at the moment. So yeah, we're just gonna dice these or slice them very small for now. And I'm gonna also chop or dice 1 small celery. My youngest loves celery, but otherwise if you don't like celery, it's just optional. First, we're gonna brown the beef first before we add the other ingredients. I thawed the ground beef in microwave, so they are browning. Once beef brown, add in your onion and garlic. Then add in your veggies, and don't forget the celery too. And lower the temperature, and you want to cook until the veggies are tender. Pour in 1/4 cup of broth or water or milk, whichever. I use water this time, but usually I use broth, and if I want to make it like ragu filling, I use milk. Season it with ½ tablespoon of Vegeta. You can use Royco if you are in Indonesia, or Masako. And I also a pinch of ground white pepper. So we're just gonna cook this until the veggies are tender. So to help soften the veggies quicker, just cover the pan with a lid, with its lid, and stir it occasionally. Now veggies are getting softened. This is about 5 to 8 minutes covered cook on small to medium heat. We're gonna cool it to room temperature before we use it as a filling for the steamed buns. Now let's make the yeast solution first. This is 1¼ cup of lukewarm milk with 2 tablespoons of sugar. So we're just gonna add 1 teaspoon of active dry yeast and let it rest until bloom or soften. Now for the dough, this is 3 cups of strong baker's flour. You can use all-purpose, regular all-purpose, or you can use bread flour, but this is strong baker's flour, 3 cups. And this is 1/3 cup of skim milk powder. You can omit it, it's fine. You can also use coconut milk powder or soy milk powder. And this is ½ tablespoon of icing sugar. So we're just gonna mix it, and then we're gonna pour in our yeast. So just mix this. Now we'll make a well in the center and pour the yeast. So just mix and knead this, and after that cover it with cling wrap and let it rest for 30 to 40 minutes. We just knead it nicely until the dough or flour no longer loose. So just cover it and let it rest again for 30 to 40 minutes. Now after resting, we're gonna divide this into portion, and then we're gonna flatten it and fill it with the filling. So just flatten one dough and then place enough filling, and then we're gonna pinch, bring all the sides to the center, and then we're gonna pinch it so we shape it into a round. So just place each bun on a parchment paper like so. All this filled with the beef. 1, 2, 3, 4. I made 8, and I have some leftover of the dough. My youngest wants them to be filled with something sweet, so it's gonna be chocolate spread. We make like 4 rounds and stack them a little, and then we're gonna place your filling in the center, and then we're gonna roll it. Once it's rolled like so, we're gonna slice in the center, and then you get 2 flowers. And these are the flowers. I normally don't use sweet filling for this type of shape, for the shape of steam buns, because of course they will melt and they will be sticky and everything. So if it's like only for dinner buns, I flavored the dough instead, giving it filling. This one I fill it with his favorite chocolate chips, and this one with cookie noti. So the same, you just roll it. This one with lemon curd. Dough used up and filled. We're gonna rest it for an hour before we steam it. That the buns are doubled in size, rested, we're gonna steam it. So we're gonna preheat your steamer first. Once it's boiled, we're gonna steam the buns for 5 to 8 minutes. So this is with chocolate spread, this is chocolate chips, this is cookie noti and lemon curd and beef filling.